Warning. The content on this channel is not intended or suitable for minors below 13 years of age. If that is you, please click off and come back when you're older. By continuing beyond this point, you affirm that you are 13 years of age or older.
What's up? What is going on, Swearers? We're back with part 3 of I Am Dead, and we are running around trying to find spirits to assume the mantle of custodian of the island, of this island we're on, to protect it from the volcano getting all jiggy with it and blowing shit everywhere. So, the first two spirits we found were Peter Noach, who declined, and Valerie Outram, who also similarly declined. So now we are going to our third spirit. We have 5 of the pool. 2 are down. Three are remaining. 3 are remaining. And we're going to try to find whoever is next and summon their spirit.
Oh, slow down, Sparky. I need to get some things straight.
No time, Morris. We need to find the next prospect.
Well, it's just that I don't quite understand what we're doing.
We're looking for the custodian.
Well, I get that bit, Sparky, but what does the custodian have to do exactly?
Oh, well, it's hard to explain with your human words, but, the custodian kind of mingles with the island. Becomes a part of it.
Well, a part of the rock, the volcano.
Yes, the rock, and the sea, and the animals, and plants. The custodian becomes a part of all of these things. It becomes part of the island spirit.
And you give up being a ghost?
Yeah, well, a walking around talking kind of ghost. Stop being someone who can go into the West. It's quite a sacrifice.
Oh, wow. Oh, no wonder Val doesn't want to fill those shoes. Aggie must be a legend.
Oh, she really is.
I always thought there were those folks destined to be mayors and, I suppose, custodians. And then there are people like me and Val. They're destined for smaller lives.
What? Small? Morris, your heart is as big as the island. Everyone knows that.
I suppose I'm more like one of those island oddities in the museum.
Yeah, and they were always the visitors' favourites. Now, we need to move on. Next up is Ogden Beckett, in the Old Town.
Ogden it is. I'm
Ogden
right behind
Beckett.
you, Sparky.
Okay, let's go find his ass in the Old Town. Bend it like Beckett! Oh my goodness gracious.
So, Ogden next.
Look at all this fucking
Glad to
shit.
see him again.
His music always hurt my
Summertime.
ears, but he was good at chin scratchers. Oh, lovely guy. Oh, look, the ferry's coming in. There'll be loads of tourists all over this quayside soon.
Well, I suppose they won't get in our way much anymore, eh, girl?
I suppose not. Okay. Wow. Let's take this in for a minute here. Such a pub. Museum. This is for toast. Wow. This is cool. Look at this. How far over can we go? That's it? Is there somebody over there? No, what's over here? Oh man, look at this. What's Chandler eat? Oh, ropes. Okay. Alright, this is as far as we can go this way. Wow, this is fucking cool. Look at this. Look at this business. Look at it. Look at it. Alright, here's somebody here. Let's look at this guy. Captain of the Shelterston cricket team. Alright.
It was the day of the island cricket match out on the volcanic sand spit. We had lost to Appledore for the past 3 years, and it was my first year as captain. I didn't want another loss on my watch. Ogden had just come back from New Zealand and told me he'd be up for it. I wasn't sure. I remembered Ogden from school. He was lanky and good in the field, but batting? Not sure.
I'm trying to use the arrow keys this time to see if this helps anything.
His own bat. He told me he'd won it in a pub in Dunedin and that it had belonged to a famous New Zealand player.
Somewhat.
I wondered whether I should put him into bat at all, but Ogden whispered to me that he'd been playing on deck all the way home. I knew Ogden wasn't a bluffer, but he was never the guy who got picked for the first team at school. Still, I had nothing to lose.
Oh, there you go.
Ogden hit a six with his first stroke. We went wild!
Is that good?
And just when I thought it must be a fluke, he hit another!
Good.
And another! He was a machine!
I don't know what hitting is 6 games. I assume that's good.
Ogden hit so many cricket balls out into the sea that we had to stop play. We'd run out. It was a stunning win, and we carried Ogden back across the sand and into the Camel. Even though he'd won the match pretty much single-handedly, he insisted it was all down to the bat and plenty of practice. Ogden was solid gold.
Lost all your fucking balls.
How's that? What a great day that was. And we've beaten Appledore every year since. Those poor chaps never did recover from Ogden's incredible batting.
I don't know what any of that means. That must be a British thing. Let's see. Call it a fish. Is it in? Is this it? I guess you don't cook barnacles. If you cook barnacles, you can find a ball in the middle of one, I guess.
Hey, Morris. Remember when we found one of these heavy balls on the beach and I dropped it on your toe?
Thanks, dog. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, let's,
I'm getting the scent of Grenkins again, Morris. I'll pop up to let you know when we're close to one.
You know what? Talk to you and your grandkids. Is that the anchor? This is cool. Alright, so this game can really take you down some serious sidetracks. I'm going to be completely honest here. I guess what I don't care about. Ha ha! Bootlegger and music teacher Henry Nancaro.
I remember when a young Ogden asked to join the Shelmerston Silver Band. I recognised his talent immediately. He could play anything, that lad. Literally anything. Eventually he settled on the sousaphone, which he always insisted on playing with his lucky bronze mouthpiece. One evening after the Silver Band played a storming concert in the Camel, Ogden and Sally got it into their heads to go for a night swim in the harbour, young love and all that. Ogden left his mouthpiece behind, and when we came back the next morning to pack up, it had disappeared. It really rattled him. Ogden was worried he wouldn't be able to perform without it. But of course, next time we played, he was just as good as ever. Didn't need any lucky mouthpiece, our Ogden. He could play anything, that lad.
He's playing a snake.
Ogden was so talented. A real virtuoso. Oh, I loved listening to him play.
Oh, speak for yourself, Morris. It was a terrible racket.
Okay, what's that? No, god damn it!
I remember when a young Ogden asked to join the...
Fuck off. Okay. See this paint bucket. Is it in the winch? How about this paint bucket? Fucking birds take it. I bet you did. Oh, did I try this one yet? Can't look in these barrels. So, where's the music place at? What's this? Well, I'm gonna connect that, I guess. Look at his house. It's a weird house. See, this is kind of the downside to this, though, is trying to find all these fucking things. Let's look for some more bubbles though. Anybody in here? Oh, there's one. Alright.
I remember we was walking home from school, a bunch of us, and I told him my granddad said the lad had a live battery camel living somewhere in the woods. Everyone laughed, but I told them it was true. Ogden didn't believe me. Someone would have seen it. He dared me to climb it and prove it. I told him he'd have to come with me. Sneaking past the big house, we were almost caught by the gamekeeper and had to run. Hell for leather for the woods.
Helmet for leather! Fuck's sake.
The trees, out of breath. I was bent double and leant against a tree. Ogden had better breath control and he recovered quickly. He saw it first. The clouds parted, the moon shone down, and Ogden gasped, and then I did too. Was it? It was. The next day, we were kicking ourselves. We had no proof. No one was going to believe us, but we knew what we saw.
Oh, yeah, he was a couple of years above these chaps at school. Oh, and he's right. No one believed them. We gave them so much stick.
Okay, let's find the last bubble, or the last two bubbles. There's one right there. Oh. Alright.
We were 14 when we started going out. Me and my friend Cassia had started a beach clean at the weekend, and Ogden turned up with his mate Godfrey. I had no idea Ogden liked me. He was the tallest in our year, and we all fancied him. By the time we reached the little cove at the north end of the beach, he'd asked me to come to a concert he was playing in. I said yes.
Oh. Right. Oh, that's sweet. Yes. Oh. Hey now, where'd you go? Shit, went too far. God damn.
when I applied to Floristry College on the mainland. I didn't tell Ogden. I didn't believe I'd get in.
Surprise, motherfucker!
And didn't want him to think I was trying to get away from him. Ogden might have looked mature and confident, but he was a gentle soul, not nearly as sure of himself as he looked. But I did get in, and he was gutted. I felt terrible. I didn't want to hurt Ogden. He said he didn't mind, but I could see he was covering. My last week on Shelmerston was really hard. Every time I saw him, it felt so strained, and I couldn't sleep. Finally, on my last night, I made a decision. I would take an apprenticeship at the garden centre on the island instead, so we could stay together. It felt like the right thing to do. I would tell Ogden in the morning. But when I opened the door the next day, I found Ogden's sousaphone left on the doorstep. I was terrified. What did it mean? What had he done? I ran down to his house, my heart in my mouth. His mum, she never did like me, was a little bit smug. She told me Ogden had sailed off to New Zealand. He was headed to Christchurch, she said, and didn't know when he was coming back. Then she shut the door. I was more than a bit tearful, but, you know, looking back, I think we both needed to have a bit of an adventure.
New Zealand, big up!
Time with Sally during this period. We used to meet up quite often when she
you did.
returned from Floristry College, and I was working at the museum.
Your man's gone, so what's up, bitch?
I thought maybe we would get together. She always seemed a bit out of reach, sort of distracted. Well, makes sense now.
Yeah, so it does. So it does. Alright. Ain't looking. Are you fucking kidding? The goddamn camel. Okay. Alright, so that was the memory of him and the guy. So let's go back to the crab shack and see if we can find
Owls are so
ship in a
obviously a
bottle.
made-up animal. Humans will believe any old rubbish.
Sure will. Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to the crab shack. No! You're fucking me up!
When we started going.
Why would this game want, like, why? Why would I want to do that again? Well, it's not the oven. There's some shit on the wall over there. Some shit on the wall over here. Let's just get the fuck out of here. Oh. Alright. Sweet. Alright. Now we gotta find his mouthpiece. So where the fuck are we gonna find that?
How did that get in there?
I don't know. Alright, so we looked on the actual boat where the guy was talking. We looked on so-and-so's house. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Oh, there's another one. God damn it. Okay, we gotta find a fifth person to talk to. Fucking hell. There's just too much stuff here. Okay. Alright, let's go to the pub. Close to the camel too. Okay. fucker. Why can't I click on stuff? Pickled eggs. Alright, okay, let's find some more bubbles. Any of you swinging dicks remember this guy? What's this? Do we have to talk to the bees? Any memory things here. We have to go in these buildings? Okay, we do. Okay, dog, shut the fuck up. See any speech bubbles here? Why is everybody dressed up so weird? Did I miss something? Wait, here's somebody. Do you have a... No, nothing there. Okay, where the fuck is this other person at? Oh. Wait, why are you over here again now? Okay.
I missed Ogden so much, and for the first month there was no letter at all. I took my place at college on the mainland without knowing how he was feeling. It was a shock how low it made me, even though I was working with flowers, my dream job. I threw myself into making friends and working as hard as I could. I wondered about him traveling the world without me and without his sousaphone. What he was doing, how he was feeling. Then the letters started arriving, and it was amazing. Each one came with a penny from a different country. One from Valparaiso, another from Dakar. I wrote back and told Ogden about my course, trips to Kew Gardens, which were amazing. Then Ogden told me about his voyage, watching dolphins and flying fish, crossing the equator.
What's dolphins bullshit?
Sometimes we were both lonely. We poured out our hearts to each other. In a funny way, I think the letters made us closer than ever. Christchurch, he'd sent me flowers pressed in his letters. I sent him a shell from home, and then he sent me a New Zealand halfpenny. It was my favourite. On one side was the head of a Maori tiki. Ogden told me it was lucky. I came back to the island, and when my father died, I opened up my own florist shop on the quay. I tucked the halfpenny under the front step for luck. polished up Ogden's sousaphone and put it in the window. They both brought me luck, and the shop flourished.
Nice.
One day, Ogden showed up at the shop, completely out of the blue. He told me there was nowhere like Shelmerston, and no one like me. I was so thrilled to see him, I asked him to marry me there and then.
Oh.
He said yes.
Turn the tables.
The lure of Shelmerston. It always pulls people back when they try to move away.
Aye.
They were a lovely couple.
They were.
Sally and Ogden.
So, do you have her shit in your suitcase? No. What's in here? Oh. Cool. Okay, we just gotta find the fucking instrument thing now. God damn. Alright. Maybe we missed something on the ship.
Yeah, one good thing about being dead, I'll never have to deal with counting change again.
Yeah. Won't wear out your pockets. Fucking change, man. Wears out the lines in your pockets and shit. Rough ass quarters, rough ass dimes. Alright, so I don't know where the flower shop is. Okay, let's start over. Let's go back to the boat. Everything else has been where the person's been talking to people, so let's just go through this. So I looked at all the paint buckets. You gotta be missing something. Is it the ship itself? Can I click on that? What is that? What is that thing? That's a winch. This fucking thing is good. Oh. Oh, you dirty fucker. Okay. Is it the whiskey still? Wait. What is these it? Wait, this one has... Oh. Shit, I couldn't get into the fucking ship. Okay, so where we talked to, we gotta just search more thoroughly. I wasted a shitload of time doing that.
They seem to have been using it as a funnel. These bootleggers are very resourceful.
They sure are. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. And this is gonna do it for Ogden Beckett.
Ah, yes. A very distinctive Ada indeed.
Yeah, he's flying
I
around
reckon
a
I
bit.
can find
Okay.
him from this. Here I come, Ogden.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm getting gross all over me. What is it? Cool, you're playing a foghorn.
Oh, this feels so good. Terrific to see you, Morris. Oh, it's great to see you too, mate.
Have a stretch, Ogden. We have a question for you.
Sparky, owner of the very finest singing voice on the island. What can I do for you?
Well, it's about the custodian. We need a replacement.
Ah, yes. I've heard that volcano rumbling. Poor Aggie must be very tired. Yes, she is. We need a replacement. Oh. Oh, you want me to be the custodian? Well, I'm honored, but I can't. Are you sure? The island is in dire need. I know, and I sympathize, but Sally is the other half of me. I need to watch over her. Everything else may be changing, but she's my constant, and I'm hers. I need to go into the West with her when it's her time. Yes, I understand. You two always did have an enviable connection. We were very lucky to find each other. And I'm still lucky just to watch over her. Makes this place still feel a bit like home even as it changes. So I'm going to stay. But listen, once you've found the custodian, come back and enjoy a sniff of that beer in the Camel with me, eh?
Sure.
Sure, Ogden. Well, see you around.
All right. So we're going to take a look here at this for a second here. So we found 3 of the 5, and they have all declined.
Ogden still
It leaves us with
carries
2.
that torch for Sally. I wish I'd been so lucky. Things I should have done.
You were busy with the museum, Morris. And you did walks, and you did fetch, and belly rubs, and...
Yeah, all right, yes. I was very busy. Thank you for reminding me.
You did plenty. But now you need to find the next custodian.
Hey, how long has Aggie been custodian?
Oh, a little while now. You've met her, actually.
I have?
Well, her body, anyway, in the museum.
What? Her body? In the museum? Oh, wait.
Foreshadowing.
That's right, Morris.
The Bog Lady. The Bog Lady of Shelmerston. But that's Aggie.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's her body, anyway. Her spirit is all around us, of course.
But Aggie is Bronze Age. 3,000 years. She's been custodian all that time.
Yep.
Wow. No wonder she's tired.
More tired every minute. We need to get to the next prospect. Greg Litherland at the campsite.
Greg. Okay.
Okay, so we will come back for part 4 where we find Greg Litherland at the campsite. Very next episode, part 4, I Am Dead. Hopefully we'll see you there, Swears. Thanks for dropping by as always, and until that time, peace out.